So welcome. If you're watching this video, my name is Nicola Arnold from Kindle, and tonight I'm talking about Raw, which is my This Is Me day retreat happening on Saturday the 7th of March in Odiham, Hampshire. This year's retreat is focused all about courage. It's all about finding out what courage is to us, what it means to us, how we label ourselves in terms of courage, in terms of do we have courage, do we not have courage, what would it be like if we had more or we ignited it. And I'm truly honoured that during the day in the beautiful barn, I will be joined by a number of guest speakers who are going to be coming in and sharing with the group how they can bring their spin into courage as well. And my first guest speaker of the day will be Aga. So Aga, thank you for joining me tonight. Perhaps we could start by you telling us a little bit about who you are and what you do.
Wow, thank you so much, and thanks for having me, and I can't wait to meet you all guys on this retreat. Absolutely beautiful place, beautiful people, and Nick, you are amazing for bringing all these wonderful speakers together, so thank you so much. What I do, I make people courageous. That's what I do.
Well, we definitely need someone out today.
Yes, and how I do it, I use this particular technique called EFT, emotional freedom technique. It's simple tapping, and it's literally doing tapping on the part of your body to ultimately get rid of all stress and anxiety. And that's what I do on the daily basis. I work with different people with different modalities at different places. So I am by background, I'm a nurse, been in cancer care for the last 20 years. I am a cancer coach working with cancer patients and healthcare professionals. And in my private business, I do a lot of EFT coaching, and I see multiple people with different issues, and yes, so hopefully I will be just simply sharing this technique to help you guys to get rid of all the stress and anxieties and make you a bit more calm about things.
Well, that sounds like an absolute gift. I mean, I know this is something that you've studied very hard for. This isn't, something you just learn overnight. So thank you so much for coming and sharing that expertise with us. I guess what I'm picking up on the fact is that what's really important is how much we connect with our bodies. I think we give ourselves enough credit for what our bodies are capable of doing and what they tell us as well. So for someone who perhaps hasn't really heard of EFT before, what would you say are the benefits of engaging in such an activity with a practitioner?
Well, there's many benefits, but you beautifully just put into the words that connection with the body is one of the things. So if for those of you who really like scientific sides into EFT, EFT is very much bringing the modern psychology with ancient art of acupuncture, and what it does is is bringing the psychological side of exposing us into different elements that make us stressed and anxious, and then coming down with somatic side to it, which is tapping on particular parts of the body. But I do totally agree that at the moment in the current, in everyday life, we live a lot in our heads. And EFT helps to bring things onto the body level, and that's the beauty about it. And it just calms the system down.
Fantastic. It sounds amazing. And this is why it's going to be such a great way to start the day, because everyone's going to arrive from their frantic, busy lives, come into this beautiful space of the barn and the pond outside. And it's going to be a great way for us to all really just sort of land into the room and just get a feel for actually investing that time and that space to just discover, a day of self-discovery and curiosity. So and it's something that we'll all be able to join in on the day. We don't need any practice before we arrive. We can just join in and follow instructions.
No practice needed. It's very simple tool, very easy to learn. You're going to be led by me, very short session of how to do it. So I am going to talk a little bit about science behind it while we're doing what we're doing, but also we'll just start doing it. And that's the beauty about EFT. And if you talk to any EFT therapist, they all singing from the same hymn sheet saying, we just need to do it. I will just need to simply show you how it works, and then the rest is yours. And I don't have anyone who's not coming back saying, well, I want to do more.
Brilliant.
Definitely.
Well, thank you so much for joining me, Aga. We're absolutely looking forward to welcoming you into the barn on the day. So if you're watching this and thinking, do you know what, I'd love to know more about this, come and join us. There are just a few tickets left now. I'll put all the links in the details below, but it's Saturday the 7th of March for Raw 2020. Thank you again for joining me today, Aga, and I look forward to welcoming you to the barn in a few weeks.
Thank you
Take
so
care.
much. Looking forward to. Bye.